y'all know what today is. Taco Tuesday!
So we are in NBA 2K20. It is Taco Tuesday. So we had to put together a full team of Tacko Fall and find out if he could win a championship when it's 15 of him together on a team. Now, my recording actually messed up earlier, so we're about halfway through the season. And right now, Tacko Fall is 30-21. He's actually gone up to a 73 overall. He started at a 71. So he's actually improving so far this season. Of course, it's Tacko Fall, 7'7", 311 pounds. We actually had to mod him into the game and then duplicate his player 15 times. That way we had an entire fall. And it's going to look so funny when we actually see him on the court. But it is the Tampa Taco Tuesday on this squad. We have to make it rhyme a little bit right there. We've also gone ahead and gave him his own custom jerseys, Taco Tuesday jerseys for Tacko Fall himself. And we've designed him his own arena, the Taco Tuesday Arena. You already know he's the GOAT, so we had to put that GOAT logo right on there. But pretty much we're just going to simulate through a season of NBA 2K20 My League and see if he can win an NBA championship when it's an entire team of Tacko Fall. If he doesn't do it the first season, then we'll actually go ahead and try it again, as long as I can get him all back on the same team. Without further ado, let's just continue the simulation. About halfway through the season, he's 30-21, so doing very well. He's been beating a lot of very good teams, but then he's been losing to some teams that aren't the strongest as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does in the playoffs. It'll also be interesting to see if he gets any awards and maybe mix it on these all-star. So let's actually just go over to the all-star teams right here, checking them all out. It does not look like we got Tacko Fall on any of the all-star teams, which makes sense. It's 15 of him all on the same team. None of him actually stood out a crazy ton. They're just all doing very good so far. Let's just finish off the rest of the season simulation and see how he finishes right here, see what type of seed he can get going into the NBA playoffs. I believe he will do pretty good in the playoffs. He's not super consistent right now, but I think if he's facing one team for entire series, he might do pretty decent. Giannis Antetokounmpo gets MVP. Rookie of the Year to Ja Morant, six-man D'Angelo Russell, Kawhi defensive, Terry Rozier most improved, and Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Bucks gets Coach of the Year. They have a 58-24 record. I'm assuming they're the top team in the East. I'm not expecting Tacko to make this. Yeah, he does not make that. Maybe he makes the rookie team. Okay, there we go. We actually got a few Tackos right here. We got two Tacko Falls making the all-rookie team, a 72 overall and a 71 overall, which is interesting because I know there's Tackos that are rated higher than that now in the NBA. Checking out the standings, Taco Tuesday gets fourth in the East. So pretty decent right here. He was close to some of these top teams, but he's going to be facing off against the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round if he does end up beating the Troy Pistons, and I think he'll do really good against the Pistons. The Pistons are a bigger team, so I think Tacko will do very well against them. And then I forgot to show you guys the offensive settings, or the coach settings in the game as well. Our offensive focus is feed the post. Of course, we got Tacko Fall. He's not much of a shooter. He's very tall. He can get in the post and score. We got a patient offense. We don't want to score too fast. We don't want Tacko handling the ball too much. We want him to take his time, get in the post. Crash offensive glass. That way we get our second chance points. And then, of course, defensive rebounding. We're going to crash the defensive glass as well, because we're not going to be able to be on many fast breaks. Tacko Fall ain't the fastest, but when you do make a player 7'7", all of a sudden, he is pretty fast. But in terms of our player progression, there's actually only one Tacko Fall at a 73 overall now, which is kind of interesting, because there were a lot more earlier in the season. This might be due to the fatigue he's getting. I mean, he doesn't have the best stamina. He's playing quite a bit. Going over to our player stats, 12.4 points per game is our top, and it looks like all of the Tacko Falls got around the same points per game. As you can see, they're all pretty even at the top. Rebounds per game are all pretty even as well. It goes from 5.1 and the highest is 6. So very even on pretty much all of these stats. Looks like they're playing as a team, Tacko, spreading the ball around. Okay, I want to check this out. He's got to be the top for rebounds per game. Yeah, there we go. Rebounds per game is at the top and probably blocks per game as well. Those are the two stats he's going to actually excel in. But we're going to hop right into the playoffs now. See if he can beat the Detroit Pistons in the first round. It's 1-1, 2-2, all tied up now. Let's see if they can get a lead against the Detroit Pistons now. And they do a 3-2 lead against the Pistons. And we're going to hop into the simulation for game number 6 here. See if Tacko Fall can move on to the next round. He's got a pretty big lead here, and he does win by 7. So Tacko Fall, the team of Tacko Fall, making it out of the first round. And they're going to be moving on to the second round. Let's see who they face off against. It is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. And then the number 2 and 3 seed also moving on. And then in the West, it's the top 4 seeds moving on to the second round. But up next, we got the Milwaukee Bucks and Tacko Fall with a 3-0 lead against the Bucks. This is actually crazy. I was not expecting Tacko to do this well against the Bucks. Game number 4, and it's a 4-0 sweep for Tacko Fall. He is killing it here in the playoffs. Let's see who he's going to be facing off in the Eastern Conference Finals. It is the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know whether the Nets or 76ers would be better for Tacko Fall to actually face off against. And now he's actually improving in terms of overall. But let's see what he can do here against the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers with a 4-0 sweep. I hate how fast it actually simulates on PC. I actually wanted to hop into a game there, but the 76ers winning way too easily right there. They're going to be facing off against the Lakers in the finals, and the 76ers actually end up taking this one. So unfortunate right there for Tacko Fall, but we're actually going to have to go ahead and re-sign him, get this whole team back. Okay, we made it to the end of the season. In terms of record, they go 45-37. I believe last year they had 46 wins. So actually, the team of Tacko Fall is doing worse this season. Anthony Davis did amazing for the Lakers right there. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year for the LA Clippers. They get 62 wins. Now let's see if Tacko is on any of these teams. It doesn't look like he's making any of the teams. And this year, the team of Tacko Fall actually gets the 5th seed. Last year, they had the 4th seed in the NBA. In terms of roster, a bunch of the Tackos at a 74 overall. The Los is at a 66, and then the rest at a 73. So the Tackos are improving here. And then checking out the team stats, I mean, they're just going to stay around the same. All the Tackos are going to get around the same amount of points. 12.5 here, all the way down to 9.4. Let's see if they can win some playoff games. We're going to start off against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm just going to go into Simcast for all of these games, since when we simulate normally, it goes way too fast. Game number 1 is going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks. Last season, our team of Tacko Fall actually managed to sweep the Bucks. Game number 2 here, going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks yet again. It is not looking good for Team Tacko Fall. Let's just simulate the round here and see how it goes. 3-0 lead for the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Bucks are going to win 4-1. So we got to go into another season to see if this team of Tacko Fall can win an NBA championships. The first 2 seasons did not go well. The second season worse than the first, which is surprising. Let's just hop into another season. All right, we got the team together for one last season. This is going to be the last season I'm doing because it's like impossible to get all these Tackos back on the same team. I mean, you can't sign them in free agency. It just doesn't work. I mean, half these guys don't even have contracts or anything. I don't even know how we got this team back together. We're going to be doing one more season with these guys to see if they could win an NBA championship together. And if not, it looks like Tacko Fall, team of Tacko Fall, isn't able to do so. At the end of this season, Tacko has his best season so far, getting 47 wins here, 47-35. I'm surprised he's not doing better. But as you get further and further into 2K simulations, the simulation gets less and less realistic. Players start becoming insane on different teams, so it's super hard to win. Mike D'Antoni gets Coach of the Year. And checking out our team of Tacko Fall, they get the 5th seed in the East, and standings are a lot different this year. The New York Knicks are on top, and all these other teams other than the 76ers were not the best teams before this Checking out our roster at the end of the season, most of these Tacko Falls just at a 75 overall. Not many of them going up in overall anymore. It's looking like Tacko kind of capping out at the 75. Nobody is going higher than this. Just kind of weird, especially with how good they were doing at the beginning of the season. I mean, just check out some of these player ratings. There's so many players over 95 overall now. And usually in 2K, you only have like one or two, a few. But we got 2 players at a 99. It is just ridiculous. We're going to be seeing what Tacko Fall can do against the Atlanta Hawks here. See if he can finally win an NBA championship, even though I think this will be the hardest season for him to do so. So game number 1, the team of Tacko Fall ends up beating the Atlanta Hawks. Hopping into game number 2 here, the team of Tacko Fall taking another big lead, and they take a 2-0 lead versus the Hawks. Heading into game 3, the team of Tacko Fall with another W, and it's looking like they're going to get the 4-0 sweep here, and they do an easy W versus the Atlanta Hawks. They were no match for our team of Tacko Fall, but now we got the 1-seeded Knicks, and I do actually want to check out the Knicks roster right here. So the Knicks got RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, all these guys just improving a lot and doing very well in their NBA careers. They also picked up Dinwiddie. So this is a pretty good matchup for a team of Tacko Fall, who are still all 75 overalls. Game number 1 is going to go to the New York Knicks, barely beating this team of Tacko. Game number 2 going to go to the Knicks as well. So the Knicks are up 2-0 now against Tacko. He needs a comeback right here, because if he's out here, he has no chance of winning an NBA championship. And finally, he gets a game 2-1 now for the Knicks. And the Knicks now take a 3-1 lead. So the team of Tacko Fall on the verge of getting eliminated. Let's see if they can pull something out here. And with 1 minute left in the game, New York Knicks are up by 6 against the team of Tacko Fall. We finally get to get some gameplay from them right here, though. See how they do play. Now look at this, Tacko Fall taking it up the court, passing to himself, and he draws the foul. The game volume is so loud. I had to take off my headphones. The game volume was so loud. Tacko hitting those free throws now, though. Down by 4 points. He actually still has a chance to win this game. Look how tall he is, though. 7'7". A full team of him is actually ridiculous. And he's pretty fast because of his height. Julius Randle drawing the foul inside. I don't know why they're both wearing white jerseys. Alright, let's see if this team of Tacko can pull something out right here. Maybe get some sort of victory. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Only 30 seconds left. He's got to get inside and score fast. This patient offense not working out for him right now. Here we go in the post, and he misses that shot, and that is going to be game right there. Our team of Tacko Fall not able to get the W here. And that's going to end the video right there, guys. Tacko Fall, this full team of him, I mean, he just isn't skillful enough. He had the height, but he wasn't able to improve throughout these seasons. Might have been a little bit due to 2K and their simulation. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you do smash that like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression. It's all that I wanted. The phone in affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the